Everyone. Today we are tired.
Yes.
Today's gonna be fun. Let's see if we can get our brains to work at all. I slept so bad and everyone else in my house is ill. So, not COVID, fortunately, just either cold or side effects from vaccines. So, that's fun.
Rough times.
Anyway, day 10, we're in double digits now. Syntax scoring. You ask the submarine to determine the best route out of the deep sea cave, but it only replies syntax error in navigation subsystem online, all of them. All of them? The damage is worse than you thought. You bring up a copy of the navigation subsystem, which is our puzzle input. Subsystem syntax is made of several lines containing chunks. There are one or more chunks on each line, and chunks contain 0 or more other chunks. Adjacent chunks are not separated by any delimiter. If one chunk stops, the next, if any, can immediately start. Every chunk must open and close with one of 4 legal pairs of matching characters. Hey, Walter. We've got a variety of parentheses, braces, brackets, whatever. So, open close paren is a legal chunk, as is open close square brace. Okay, so it's just, we're doing parenthesis matching. Some lines are incomplete, but others are corrupted. Find and discard the corrupted lines first. Corrupted line is where one chunk closes with the wrong character, that is, where the characters it opens and closes with do not form one of the 4 legal pairs listed above. Examples of corrupted chunks include unmatched parentheses. Yep. Such a chunk can appear anywhere within a line, and its presence causes the entire line to be considered corrupted. For example, consider the following mess of syntax. Okay. Yeah. We're doing parenthesis
The following
matching.
mess of syntax.
Stop at the first incorrect closing character on each corrupted line. Did you know that syntax checkers actually have contests to see who can get the high score for syntax errors in a file? It's true. To calculate the syntax error score for a line, take the first illegal character on the line and look it up in the following table. These numbers are oddly specific. Like, 57 divided by 3 is 19. And these look like they divide into each other as well. Like, there's something here.
I wonder if the puzzle author knows that. They know these are not round numbers. Someone's gonna freak out. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Alright, in the above example, an illegal thing was found. Okay, we just count all of these and sum up the results. Hey Oliver, yeah, we're doing parsing. Hey Vivov. Alright, so let's do some parentheses matching. You ready, Yosh?
Yes, very much so.
Alright,
See
good
you
luck.
in a bit.
See you in a bit. Alright, let's get started. So we're basically doing parentheses matching, so we can do this with a stack. So we're gonna loop for each line until get lines input. For each line, we're going to loop for each character in line. And then we can say if the character is we could do this in a switch statement. Switch one character if it's open, or all of these opens. If it's an open parenthesis, then we're going to push this to our stack, which we'll put here, stack of characters, and we'll just call this stack. Very imaginative with my naming today. Stack.push, whoops, C, okay, and if it's closing, whoops, parenthesis, then if the top of the stack is not this, then we're gonna wait, let's put this in a function so we can return from it rather than do like a break or whatever. Auto score line, line, then we're gonna return whatever the score was, 3. And if and then we'll do stack.pop and break. Hey Centicore, we're working on advent of code. It's a parenthesis matching puzzle essentially. Okay, and then we've got 3 other cases. If it's a square bracket, then we want to match these brackets, and failures give me 57 points. On curly braces, we get 1,197 points, and on closing angle brackets, we get 25,137. Okay. That looks reasonable. And if we get to the end, then we return 0. Okay. So we could just do auto scores equals pipe get lines to std views, oops, views transform score line. That'll get us all our scores, and then we do cout fold scores 0 our accumulator. Oh wait, we just want to add all these together, don't we? Std plus. We'll get tl fold, which is here, dot fold. Okay. That look right. Stick some test input in. And run on day 10. Build failed. No conversion. Anachronism used. Oh my god. I've never seen that warning before. It's because I put const on the wrong side of this. Incredible. Line 11 cannot cast. Oh, whoops. Jeez, I am tired today. I used the wrong quotes for all of these. Apart from up here. Fold expects 4 arguments, 3 provided. TL views get lines. I feel like I do this every day. Okay, and we get 30. That is not correct. Okay, what's going on? We did a break after push. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Maspo. Irishav. Alright, let's try that again. That looks better. 26397. 26397. Let's get our input. And oops, big number. Yay. Okay. Hey Josh, we're done with part 1.
Hey, amazing. We had to feed some cats in the meantime. They came up and they were like, how about instead of programming, you give us snacks? And we're like, well, it seems non-negotiable, so I've been doing that. What we have so far is I almost have like my match statement done for tokenization. I'm about to like push tokens.
Cool.
But if you'd like to read it,
yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and read part 2. Now
Yes.
we discard the corrupted lines. The remaining lines are incomplete. Incomplete lines don't have any incorrect characters. Instead, they're missing some closing characters at the end of the line. To repair the navigation subsystem, you just need to figure out the sequence of closing characters that complete all the open chunks on the line. Can only use the closing characters which you'd expect. You must add them in the correct order so that only legal pairs of formed all chunks end up closed. Did you know that autocomplete tools also have contests? It's true. The score is determined by considering the completion string character by character. Start with the total score 0, then for each character multiply the total score by 5, and then increase the total score by the point value given for each character in the following table. Okay. So the last completion string above would be... Okay, so we've got a bizarre scoring function, and we just need to run our stack in reverse order in order to calculate the correct closing braces.
okay, that seems like a straightforward extension from a first part, right?
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Good luck.
Good.
Okay, Josh is gone. So basically what we need to do is let's return a pair here, which will tell us whether we are scoring the part 1 or part 2, or I can just yeah, I'll just use like one single function for this and do it like so. Whoops. Auto formatter is killing me here. Okay. But if we get to here, then we are going to essentially run the stack and pop everything off the stack to calculate the correct things to do. So what we do is we consider the completion string character by character. We start with the total score 0 for each character, multiply the total score by 5, and then increase by these. Okay, so we just go for auto for each character left in the stack. Then we're gonna say you know, I can do a fold here, return TL fold the stack, start off with 0 on each step. We're gonna take the character and our accumulator. Whoops, I hit insert, I guess. Take our accumulator and a character, and we return accumulator multiplied by 5 plus whatever the mapping is. Do I make a map? Do I just make if statements? Do I do a switch? Let's do a switch. Let's make this function. Auto score paren character switch on character case. Okay, if the character is an open paren, then return 1. If it's bracket, brace, angle, 2, 3, 4. Okay, score paren, oops, C. Okay, and this will get returned in the second position. Okay, that means we need to change this to accumulate first plus p dot first. And for part 2, just do the same but with part dot second. Thanks for the follow Black Tomcat. And let's give this a shot. Tailfold, matching overloaded function found. Why not? Cannot convert from initialize list to pair int on line 50. Line 50. What am I doing wrong here? Let's just stick this into its own line. Try that. Okay, it's not liking this. Accumulating my stack. My accumulator should be an int. This should be a C. A character. A return. This plus score paren, which returns an int. These are all ints. Anyone see the problem? What's going on here? Yeah, let's just do a std accumulate and see if that works. Instead, you wait. Maybe I just had to have a bug in my fold implementation or something. This is a numeric. Still cannot type. There we go. Oh, begin is not a member of stack. don't tend to use std stack a whole lot. Oh, it doesn't provide iteration. Okay. Like, I guess we could convert it to a vector, or we could just make this a loop. I'm just gonna make this a loop. While stack dot, while stack isn't empty, return score times 5 plus score paren, sorry, score equals score plus 5, times 5 plus score paren, and this is stack dot top, stack dot pop. Try that. Syntax error. Line 62. Missing semicolon. Negative number. Did we overflow our integer? Oh. Unsigned long long. Oh, it's more like it. It's not the right answer, too high. Okay. Let's try with our, with this input, see where we would go wrong. 277 1042. Oh, what is the middle score? Okay. I should have read the last bit, shouldn't I? The winner is found by sorting all the scores and then taking the middle score. Okay. In this example, the middle score is that. Alright, so I don't do this fold. I do convert this to vector. I need to include vector. Need to include TL2. Convert this to vector. I don't need to sort the entire thing. I just need to do std ranges, nth element, scores, and scores dot begin plus scores dot size divided by 2. Just double check std ranges nth element. Okay. Doesn't return us the iterator, so we do middle point equals this. Sort middle point, std cout, and we're gonna have to give it a custom comparator. Middle point, second, and nth element takes presumably there's a projection I can give it. for ranges and element. Std ranges and element. Comparison projection. Okay. Std ranges less, and then auto p return p dot second. Middle point cannot be used before it is initialized. This is failing to should have ranges already. Semicolon and projection. Thank you. Still, there's another issue though. Like, why is this? Oh. Need to construct std ranges less. Seems like it's not. Oh, this is a function. Getting all the tiny things wrong today. Okay, that's building. 294, that's not right. Let's have a look at our scores. So it should be that, so that 288, yeah, 288,957. Do I have an off by 1 from the integer division or something? Whoops. Let's do a full sort. Yeah, let's just do a full sort for now and see what we get. So there should only be, oh, right, it's because I need to filter on the ones which have 0 for this score. So views, filter, auto p, return p dot second is greater than 0. I only want the ones where p is greater than 0. And then while I'm at it, I may as well do a transform so that I don't have to pass these. 0 is whoops. What's going on here? Invalid return type. On line 75. Oh, of course, because I just filtered them. That's better. Okay, now we can switch this for nth element. don't think it's going to make a huge difference, to be honest. But I like nth element. It's a nice algorithm. Run. We did it! Yay! Thanks for everyone's help. Yeah, we're done.
Hey. We are just starting on parse 2.
Cool.
The scoring thing was like interesting. Shall I screen share? Do you want to tune in?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. We can live share.
Yeah, we can live share.
Live share. Okay, let me figure out how to. I clicked and like there were warnings everywhere. Shall I Twitter the MU the link?
Mm-hmm.
Is that easiest?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. And I will do the splitting of the URL correctly, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just gonna paste this live share link in. Whoops, I accidentally started my own live share. That's not what I wanted to do. And live share session.
Mob programming.
Join session. Just a minute, everyone. Copy pasting. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Failed.
Oh, Cybrand joined. Cybrand left.
Failed to join a collaboration session.
What?
Object reference
Cybrand
not set to an instance of an object. Okay.
Oh no.
Let me restart Visual Studio to try to rejoin.
Okay.
Be right back. Okay, let's try this again.
It seems you're joining.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey. Okay, let's see. Where is your cursor? All the way at the start. Cool. Yay. Jump. Yeah, so we solved the first part. Pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know of a different way to do this per se. Just a bunch of like, yeah, push to stack, pop when you find the other one.
Yeah, that's
increase scores when.
That's what we did.
Yeah, exactly. Now for the second part, I'm starting with the scoring function first, because it's a little bit weird. It's like, what's it? Scores dot sort or something.
I just did a nth element. Don't need to do a full sort.
Oh, hey, you are once again correct. We have that in Rust. Nth element. Was it? We had that like 2 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it sort unstable?
Sort. It was like unstable. What's it called?
Select nth unstable.
Select nth unstable. That sounds about right.
Yes. Ooh, where are we? Gotcha. Then we can do scores dot select and unstable index. And I think that's it. Is that it? Oh. Scores dot len. Expected use size. And then we just get the top one, I think. Yeah. Hey, okay, scoring function done. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Now for the bigger puzzle. We can probably copy and paste most of the logic from the first one, it seems.
I just reused I put it all in one function, and just returned a pair of the first score and the second score, because
I see.
you can copy paste it, whatever.
Yeah, I like the copy and pasting stuff. It's lengthier, but it allows me to not have to worry about breaking the other one. Does that work? That kind of works. Tokens equals vec s.line. Oh. Cool. And then we have something about the count. I believe per line we have a count or a score. Sorry. Oh, I need to sneeze.
Issue.
Thank you. Maybe we should rename that score or something. Okay. So the last completion string above was, do we look at we now need to look at the unfinished ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we ignore the broken ones? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, let's take a look. We can remove the scoring from this one, then, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is that? Yeah, okay, that's probably fine. Okay, well, it doesn't collapse neatly, unfortunately. And then instead of the none case, we want to do the scoring function there. Correct? No.
No. Because you need to get to the end of the input.
Oh, I see.
So you're, this would probably be better put into its own function, so that on the if it's an invalid line, then you return from the function. Otherwise, you keep going, and then at the end of this loop, then you work out what the score for the line is.
I see. Wait, I said I see, but now I'm like, huh? What?
So you need to get to the end of the input,
right?
Before you can work out what the score for the line is.
I see.
So currently, when you see an invalid line, you do a break. So both the case where you see an invalid line and when you see an incomplete line, you're both of them are just gonna end up at the end of this for loop, right? With no way to tell the difference between an invalid line or an incomplete line.
Right.
So your options would be either to have a boolean or something which you set to say the line was invalid and then you check at the end, or you just stick this entire for loop into its own function, and then if you see an invalid character, if you see something invalid, then you return, and if it's incomplete, then you just wait until you fall off the end of the for loop, and then you calculate the score.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like we're already doing that. If we pop a token and there is like no token to pop, that means it's like invalid because it doesn't match up. And if it isn't the token we expected when we pop it, then it's also like invalid.
No, because
which means
the whole point is that your line is either what nomenclature do they use? It says it's either corrupt or incomplete, right? So
yes,
you want to
we are looking for
consider
incomplete
the corrupt lines,
right?
And only consider the incomplete
right.
ones. So the incomplete ones is when you get to the end of the
yes.
the input without finding a brace which didn't match.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. I think we're doing that right now. If I'm understanding like my own code well enough. Because yeah, we're trying to find like the matching pair. Because when we have a matching pair, we do eliminate the tokens. So the remainder is only the incomplete tokens. And those are the ones we need to score.
But you only score lines which are not corrupted.
Yes, exactly. I think we're there though. I think here we can do if tokens.len or yeah, hold on, we can do the score function right there, I think. For token and tokens dot rev, I think. Match token dot iter dot rev. And then we know it won't be, or it shouldn't be, which ones? We should only have the left versions, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then we can do something to the effect of score times equals 5. And then we say score plus equals 2 for the brackets. For the left curlies, 3. 4 for the left pointies. What do you call those left pointies? The angle. It was like the left pointies, the angle ones. It's like, yeah, okay. Score plus equals 4. Curlies. Wait. Oh, those are 3. And then we have the braces. Those are plus equals 1. Score plus equals 1. And then we have a score, right? Yes. Scores dot push. Is that right? Variance never constructed. Well, that's expected. That's okay. Run test. Let's see what we get. Failed.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you said that like super expected.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you seeing?
It's because of what I said. You're not discounting the corrupted lines.
Am I not? I thought I was. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you mean now. Ah. Okay, understood. Yes. I was like, but I am. I totally am. I completely am. And then I wrote like this code, and now I'm not. Because this break, like before I wrote that code, it would indeed like correctly break and skip to the next one. But now that I wrote this code, we never skip this part. So yeah, you are entirely correct. We don't do that. Okay, how do we do this then? Um, you said create a boolean and check for the bool,
Or just
something like that.
just stick this in a function, and on the
No,
on the
fine.
corrupt case return, and on the non-corrupt case just run off the end of the loop.
Yeah, you were entirely right. Fine. Okay. You know, sometimes people say like words and you don't understand the words up until a certain point. I finally understood the words. uh, okay, that's not what I wanted. Extract into function. Hell yes. Okay, we have a fun name. That's great. We do want our scores. Oh, scores are taken by reference. Sure, why not? Parse to inner. Sure, also fine.
I called it score line. It's a pretty good name, I think.
Oh yeah. Hey, there we go with the score line. I can sense that you have programmed before. Whipping out the compiler terminology. I can tell. I don't. And then instead of break, we will. Whoa. Parse two. No, hold on. That's better. Score line. Yes. Score liner or score. Can't find liner. Okay, some syntax somewhere did a oopsie. Oh, there. Return. Return? Is that right? I think it's right. In my heart, I feel this is right.
I don't think that none return is right, but I'm not sure when is that none gonna get hit? When you're out
if
of
we have
when you're out of input?
Imagine we. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. If
Yes.
it's when you're out of input, then you don't want to return because you want to flow off the end of the.
You make a lot of sense, Sai.
Return, not continue. There, I fixed it for you.
Okay, thank you.
No, you did it good.
No! I like this. It kind of feels like I have a self-writing program. Okay. Hey, test passed. Sweet. I think this should work then, right?
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Tom. Day 10 output 2. Submit. Hey, yay. Good times.
Get it right. Nice.
Day 10 done.
Cool.
Yes.
All
right.
Quit this live share. Push my code. My solution was pretty much exactly the same as yours.
Were you able? I kind of want to go through yours like real quick. I haven't seen it yet.
I'll push mine.
Refresh.
All right, mine's pushed.
Update. Oh, day 10. There we go. Day 10.cpp.
Yeah. So basically,
Nice.
I did the whole thing in a single scoring function. So I return a pair. The first one is the score for part 1. The second one is the score for part 2.
Let's see.
And then just do this exactly the same as you did. Have a switch statement which matches the braces, and then at the end I do the same thing you did, accumulating the score, and then just at the end I do a an nth element So pretty much exactly the same, just in C++.
Yes. I created like an intermediate like little struct with
Yeah.
for tokens, and I copy and pasted. How was your oh, I see, I see. Stack dot top not equals that. Oh, you flipped the logic like a little bit as well.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
one thing
Nice.
in C++, the stack dot pop does not return the element which you popped because
Wait,
of
what?
exception safety.
Oh, is it possible to like throw an exception from that point?
If you so if you call stack dot pop, right,
Yeah.
you remove the top element from the stack, and you need to return it.
Yes.
So you need to return it by moving it, essentially. And before C++
Yes.
11, you would have to remove to return it by copying it. But what if copying on the way out of the function throws an exception? Well, by that point, you've already removed the element from the stack. So if you call stack.pop and it returned the element by value and it threw in the copy constructor, then you would lose data. So that's why stack.pop in C++ does not return the element. It just removes it.
Ah, I see. I see.
So you have to do a
And
stack.top
you're
followed by a pop.
I see. Wait, stack.top just accesses it but does not
Stack.top
remove it?
accesses
Is that right?
it without removing it, yeah. So it just returns a
I
reference,
see.
which won't get into any problems.
I see. That makes sense. Cool. Cool. All right. Today I learned about C++. That's fun.
No.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining. See you tomorrow.
Yes, that was fun. See y'all